Istanbul, Turkey.
Istanbul is Turkey's largest city with a whopping population of 15 million people. That's bigger than all of Greece and all of Lebanon combined. Istanbul is technically located in both Asia and Europe, and 95% of Turkey is in Asia with the other 5% in Europe. Istanbul is in the top 10 most visited cities in the world, and it's famous for its food, architecture, culture, mosques, and amazing desserts. Today I've given myself a budget of $30 to see just how far it will go here.
6 years ago, if you had 30 Turkish lira, you could exchange that for 10 US dollars. But today, if you want 10 US dollars, you're gonna have to fork over almost 100 Turkish lira.
The goal is not to be too stingy or not to splurge either, but find the optimum way to spend the day. Its currency has fallen more than 30% this year to the US dollar, so let's just see how far $30 goes here right now in Istanbul, Turkey. I'm starting my day with a local breakfast at this amazing restaurant in an area called Karakoy. The place is called Cafe Privado and the weather is perfect, so I sit outside. Here they bring you so many amazing dishes, from the eggs to the cheeses.
$10.
It totally fills me up, which is good because it costs $10 per person, which is a big chunk of my budget so far. Next, I take a walk through the city, and wherever I go, I see these cool fruit and fresh juice shops, so I order a fresh pomegranate juice.
One pomegranate juice, $2. Ooh, that's good, but strong.
You can't really come to Turkey without thinking of its famous mosques. In fact, there are more than 82,000 mosques in Turkey, as around 99% of Turks are Muslim. I head to the most famous mosque here, Hagia Sophia, which is located in a crowded tourist district. This was originally a Christian cathedral, and its function has changed multiple times over the past centuries. You can even see Christian drawing. Today, though, it's an active mosque, and to enter the mosque, you must wear modest clothes. So no shorts or revealing clothes.
So they just started announcing that all visitors should leave because it's actually an active mosque. It's currently in use and it's time to pray. So it's time for us to leave, and it's going to actually be used for people to pray. And this happens multiple times throughout the day. If you listen carefully, you can hear what's called azan. And that is when they sing and remind people that it's time to pray. In Sunni countries, you will hear it 5 times a day. The price to enter mosques, free.
It's time for lunch, and while on my way to get a chicken tavuk that is very famous here, instead I stumble upon this interesting fish restaurant. I order one fish wrap with spices and herbs and fresh pomegranate. I'm not entirely sure what exactly herbs he's using in here, but I'm super happy I stopped because this tastes delicious. This lunch cost me $2. By now I'm craving something sweet, and what could be better than a traditional baklava? Not that traditional after all. I order a baklava burger. I guess I can see some American influence here in Turkey. Baklava is a Lebanese, baklava is a Greek, baklava is a Turkish, whatever, I give up. Baklava is a dough that is stretched to paper thinness and cut into sheets. It's a process that can take so much effort that it's frequently left to commercial manufacturers. Baklava is among the most common sweets to serve for special occasions in modern-day Turkey.
Baklava burger and a tea, $4. That is amazing.
Throughout the day, I take a variety of methods to get around. I take a ferry, I take the train, a bus, but my favorite way to get around is just by walking, because there is so much to see in this city and you never really get bored. All in all, my transportation costs bring me to about $4. After some rest, it's 8 p.m. and it's time for dinner. I find this local restaurant that is literally like homemade food. This woman makes everything herself, and I order 4 delicious sides with one main dish, this tasty eggplant.
This place is called Number 19 Dining, and it kind of feels like you just walked into a friend's dinner party. That's the kind of vibe you get inside. I'm excited to try this food. This is an eggplant dish with some rice and yogurt. Dinner at a home-style restaurant, $6.
Istanbul has a crazy nightlife, one of my favorites for bars and lounges, which people get during the night.
One thing that is crazy about this part of town is that almost every bar has a live band. So many of these bars here have a live band, which gives this place a whole different energy.
Although I have to be honest, I'm feeling a bit too tired to party, but in an attempt to capture the partiers, here you can see a lot of oyster stands. It's interesting to see these stands because oysters are usually seen in luxurious restaurants. I stop at this place and get a few of his oysters, the price $2. So I did it. I spent $30 in Istanbul, I had a taste of everything, and got to experience an awesome day without breaking the bank. This is truly one of my favorite cities to visit, but let me know in the comments, how would you spend your $30? While you're at it, check out some of my other cities I visited in my Cash Challenge series.